Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Dear Mathematics and also welcome to the chapter of determinants. In this particular session we are going to discuss about some of the problems of exercise 5V. So here it is the problem number 4 and the problem is like this: can the inverses of the following matrices be found? That means here we have to determine the determinants of the following matrices. If the determinant is equal to 0, then the inverse does not exist. If the determinant is not equal to 0, then here the inverse exists. So here is the solution. First of all, let us consider this matrix as A. Suppose we have taken A as 0, 0, 0, 0. Then the second step is here we have to find out the determinant of the given matrix. That means determinant of 0, 0, 0, 0 which is equal to 0. So inverse cannot be found, or also you can write down inverse does not exist here, because the determinant of the given matrix is equal to 0. Then let us solve the second bit. Again let us consider this matrix as A. You can also take it as B, C, D. Let A is equal to matrices of the elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Then first of all we have to find out the determinant of the given matrix. That means determinant of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it is 4 minus 6, it is minus 2, which is not equal to 0. That is, inverse can be found. Inverse can be found, or also you can write down inverse exists. Then moving to the third bit here. Again let us consider this matrix as A, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then our second step is we have to determine the determinant of the given matrix 1, 1, 1, 1, and its determinant. And here it is 1 minus 1, this is equal to 0. So inverse cannot be found, or also you can write down inverse does not exist. Then moving towards this is the third bit. Then moving towards the fourth bit. Let us consider this matrix as A, 1, 2, 2, 4. First of all we have to determine the determinant of the given matrix. So it will be determinant of these elements, then it will be equal to 4 minus 4, which is equal to 0. So inverse of the given matrix A cannot be found. Inverse of A cannot be found. Or also you can write down A inverse does not exist. It can also be written. Then moving towards to the last bit. One zero 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 1 0 0 0 1. So here it is the solution. First of all let us consider it as the matrix A, 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. As all of you know that this is an identity matrix of order 3. So determinant of A will be equal to 1. So inverse of the matrix A can be found, or A inverse exists. A inverse exists here. So this is all about the problems in which we have solved by the procedure in which case inverses of the following matrices are found, or in which case inverse of the following matrices cannot be found. Let us move towards to the next problem of exercise 5b. Before going to the next problem of this exercise 5b, that means number 5 of exercise 5b, let us discuss about the relation between the minors and cofactors of a matrix of order 2. So let us consider a matrix, the general form of the matrix, which is defined as A11, A12, A21, A22, be the matrix, be the given matrix, with a given matrix of order 2. So here, first of all, we have to find out the minors and then the cofactors. Each of the following elements, 4 elements are there, A11, A12, A21 and A22. And then we have to establish a relation in between the minors and cofactors of each and every elements present in the given matrix. So first of all, let us find out minor of A11, that is equal to M11. Minor of A11 means, first of all, we have to eliminate or cancel the respective horizontal row or the vertical column of the given element A11. So first of all, let us cancel the column which is associated with the A11 element, and then let us cancel the respective row which is attached with the element A11. So the remaining element is here A22. That means determinant of A22, which is equal to A22. Then let us find out the cofactor of A11, which is given by C11, and the formula to determine the cofactor of any element, that is given by minus 1 to the power I plus j multiplied with mij. That means minor of the element Aij. Let us consider an element Aij, then its cofactor will be Cij, which is represented by minus 1 to the power sum of the number of row and the number of column where it has been placed, and multiplied with the minor of Aij element, which has been already derived before the cofactor. So it will be minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 multiplied with the M11. That means it will be equal to M11, and the value of M11 here it is A22. So the C11, the value of a C11 is equal to M11, which is equal to the A22. So the minor of A11 or the cofactor of A11, which is very much equal to A22. Then moving towards to the minor of A12, which is equal to M12. That means we have to eliminate the corresponding row and the corresponding column which has been attached with the element A12. So cancelling this row and this column, we are getting here A21. Then cofactor of A12, which is equal to C12, and it is determined by the formula minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2 multiplied with the M12. Minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2, that means it is minus 1. The value of M12, it is A21. Okay, this is determined by the determinant method. Okay, this is A21. So it is A21, that means minus A21. So here the value of a C11, it is A22, which is very much equal to M11. But in this case, the value of a C12 is not equal to M12. This is minus M12 and which is equal to minus A21. Similarly, C21 will be minus M21 and that is equal to minus 12, and C22 as the sum of 2 plus 2 and 2, that is 2 plus 2, it is 4. So it will be in the positive side and this will be equal to M22 and the value of M22 will be equal to A11, the opposite corner. The opposite corner of A22, that is A11. So these are the values, or these are the relationship in between the minors and the cofactors of a matrix of order 2. Let us find out the minors and cofactors of a matrix in shortcut. Suppose I have taken a matrix here, A is equal to 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then here C11 will be equal to M11 and that is equal to the value of a C11. It is the cofactor of A11. That means the opposite corner, that is equal to 8. The value of a C12, that means we are finding out the cofactor of the element 6. Then we have to reach the opposite corner of a 6, that is 7. But as the sum of 1 and 2 it is odd number, so it will be equal to minus M12 and that is equal to minus 7. Similarly, the cofactor of A21, okay, this is the element 21, this is the element 21, A21. So we have to find out the cofactor of this element, then it will be equal to again minus M21 because the sum of 2 and 1 it is an odd number. So the value will be again the opposite corner of 7, that means it is minus 6. Again, then the value of a cofactor or the cofactor of the element A22. Which element is A22? This element 8 is the A22. But as the sum of 2 and 2 it is 4 and it is an even number, so the value of a C22 it is M22, that means the opposite corner of 8, that means it is equal to 5. So these are the values of cofactors of the given matrix or the given elements of the following matrix. Then let us solve the number 5 of your book, exercise 5B exercise, by assuming these conditions. So that problem will be very much easy and it will be solved in the shortcut method. So here is the problem number 5 of exercise 5B. First of all, consider this given matrix as A 1 0 0 1. Then we have to find out the determinant of the given matrix. That means determinant of 1 0 0 1. It is again 1 minus 0, that is 1. From here, if the determinant of the given matrix is not equal to 0, then you must be clear that here the inverse of the given matrix A exists. So then we have to proceed for the adjoint of A. Then we have to find out the adjoint of the given matrix A. To find out the adjoint of A, first of all we have to find out the cofactors of each of the elements present in the given matrix. Here it is the element A11, A12, A21 and then A22. So here first of all C11 will be equal to, okay, let us write down cofactor of A11, that is equal to C11. Here it is the value of A11. Then the C11 will be equal to M11. That means it will be equal to the opposite corner value, that is equal to 1. And it carries positive sign because the sum of 1 and 1 it is 2 and it is an even number. Then cofactor of A12 it will be equal to C12, but this is equal to minus M12, which is equal to 0. This is the value A12 minus of the opposite corner value minus 0. Okay, it is 0. Then cofactor of A21, that is equal to C21, and that is equal to minus M21, again it is 0. Then cofactor of A22, which is equal to C22, and which is equal to M22, and which is equal to 1. Then adjoint of A is equal to the transpose of the cofactors of the elements of the given matrix, transpose. So it is equal to 1 0 0 1, and it's a transpose. That means again it is 1 0 0 1. Adjoint of A is determined by interchanging the rows into columns or the columns into the rows. Then we have to find out the final solution as per the required. So here A inverse is equal to adjoint of A divided by determinant of A, and which is equal to 1 0 0 1 divided by 1, which is again equal to 1 0 0 1. And this is the solution for the first bit of number 5. Then proceeding towards to the second bit. First of all, let us consider this matrix as A 2 minus 1 1 3. Then first of all we have to derive the determinant of A, that is equal to determinant of 2 minus 1 1 3. Then it is 6 plus 1, which is equal to 7, which is also not equal to 0. That means inverse can be found in the following manner. So cofactor of A11, which is equal to C11, which is also equal to M11. This is the element A11, and its minor will be the opposite corner value, that is equal to 3. Then cofactor of A12, which is equal to C12, but the value of a C12 is equal to minus M12. Then this is the element A12. We have to go through the opposite corner value, and this is 1, so we have to write down minus 1. Then cofactor of A21, which is equal to C21, which is equal to minus M21. This is the element A12. We have to go through this value minus 1, but as there exists another one negative sign, so minus of minus 1, that is equal to plus 1. Then cofactor of A22, which is equal to C22, which is equal to M22. This is the element A22. We have to go through the opposite corner value, and this is 2. So adjoint of A, this is equal to A11, A12, A21, A22. Okay, this is the value is derived like this manner, the transpose of C11, C12, C21, C22, and it's a transpose. So this is 3 minus 1, 1, 2, and it's a transpose. Then this will be equal to 3 1 minus 1 2. Then A inverse is defined as adjoint of A divided by determinant of A, which is equal to 3 1 minus 1 2 whole divided by 7 here, because the determinant value is 7 here. So the answers will be 3 by 7, 1 by 7, minus 1 by 7, and then at last 2 by 7, which is the solution for the second bit of number 5. Then proceeding towards the next bits of number 5. So these are the rest problems of number 5 of exercise 5b. Let us solve some of the problems and rest of the problems will be text for you. So here it is the third bit. First of all, let us consider this matrix as A, 4 minus 2 3 1. First of all, we have to find out the determinant. The determinant of A, it is equal to determinant of 4 minus 2 3 1. So it is 4 plus 6, which is equal to 10. Then we have to find out the cofactor of A11, that is equal to C11, that is equal to M11, and then we have to reach through the opposite corner of what, which is equal to 1. Then cofactor of A12, which is equal to C12, which is equal to minus M12. The opposite value here, it is 3, but we have to write down minus 3. As of the sum of the 1 plus 2, sum of the 1 and 2, it is 3, which is an odd number. Cofactor of A21, which is equal to C21, which is equal to minus M21, that is minus of a minus 2, which is equal to plus 2. And then cofactor of A22, which is equal to C22, which is also equal to M22, opposite value, and that is equal to 4. Then adjoint of A, it is the transpose of the cofactors of the respective elements in the proper order. So it will be equal to 1 minus 3 2 4, and it's a transpose, so it will be equal to 1 2 minus 3 4. Then we have to find out A inverse, which is equal to adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. Adjoint of A, this is equal to 1 2 minus 3 4 divided by 10. So it will be equal to 1 by 10, 2 by 10, minus 3 by 10, and 4 by 10. And this is the solution, and this is the required inverse of the given matrix A. Then these problems are taxed for you. These 3 bits are taxed for you because these problems are very much similar to the previous problems as we have already done it. Then moving towards to the last 2 problems, which are little bit different from the previous problems, because these problems carry the imaginary unit here as in place of the elements, and this problem is very much different from the previous problems because the elements are in the form of the variables. So here it is the 7th bit. Let A is equal to I minus I. Then we have to find out determinant of A, which is equal to determinant of I minus I. This is equal to I square minus, okay, this is equal to plus, so again it is I square. So this will be equal to minus 1 plus minus 1. So it will be equal to minus 2. Then we have to find out the cofactor of A11, that is equal to C11, which is equal to M11, which is equal to I. Then similarly cofactor of A12, which is equal to C12, which is equal to minus M12, which is equal to minus I. Then cofactor of A21, which is equal to C21, which is equal to minus M21. So it will be equal to minus I, which is equal to plus I. Then cofactor of A22, which is equal to C22. Then it will be equal to M22, and it will be equal to I. Then adjoint of A is determined by the transpose of the respective cofactors of the given elements. I minus I, and it's a transpose, so it will be equal to I minus I, and then A inverse is equal to adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. So this is I minus I, and then divided by minus 2. So it will be minus I by 2, it is I by 2, and this is minus I by 2. And this is the inverse of the given matrix A. Then moving towards to the last bit of our particular session. Let A is equal to x minus x square. Then we have to find out the determinant of this given matrix. So it will be x minus x square. So it is x cube plus x square. Taking x square as common, we are getting x square multiplied with the sum of x plus 1. Then cofactor of A11, then it will be equal to C11, which is equal to M11, which is equal to x square. Then cofactor of A12, which is equal to C12, which is equal to minus M12, which is equal to minus x. Cofactor of A21, which is equal to C21, which is equal to minus M21, and that is equal to plus x. Minus x. Okay, you can also write down minus x, that is equal to plus x. Then cofactor of A22, which is equal to C22, which is equal to M22, and that is equal to x. Then we have to find out the adjoint of A. This is the transpose of the cofactors of the given following elements here. So it will be equal to x square minus x, and it's a transpose, so it will be equal to x square x minus x. Then we have to find out the final required condition here, that is equal to inverse of A, that is A inverse, which is defined as adjoint of A divided by determinant of A, x square x minus x whole divided by x square multiplied with x plus 1, that is equal to x square divided by x square multiplied with x plus 1, then x divided by x square x plus 1, then it is again minus x divided by x square multiplied with x plus 1, then it is x divided by x square multiplied with x plus 1, then it is 1 by x plus 1, then it is 1 by x into x plus 1, then it is minus 1 by x into x plus 1, then it is 1 by x multiplied with x plus 1. And here it is the final solution for the problem number 5. So in this particular video session we have discussed about in which condition inverse of A can be found, or inverse of a given matrix can be found, or it is exist or does not exist. And in the second part, here we have derived the inverse of the matrices of order 2 by using the following procedures. In the next video or in the next part, we are going to start, or we are going to discuss about the problems starting from the number 6 onwards. Till then, thank you.